Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Yo, look, DJ, this fancy Japanese toilet trying to spray water in my booty, man. It's too complicated. Where the buttons at?
There are no buttons,
What?
B. That's why we got it. Just talk to it.
Talk to it like a person?
Right, yes.
For real? Yo, man, it's the toilet. Ow! DJ, there's something back, man. It's that witchcraft.
DJ, that's that movie it's talking about.
Crazy, man.
B,
DJ,
that's why we got the toilet, all right? So we can talk
The
to
meaning
it.
of life, man. This beef fresh really about to be up. Yo, toilet, what came first, the chicken or the egg? You know what I'm saying? But who crossed the street?
Hey, B.
Who done crossed the street?
Hey,
eh?
B. I gotta go, man. I got a game I gotta prep for.
DJ, you still there? What's wrong with you? Why you listening to me? Use the bathroom, you nasty. Man, peace.
All right, peace.
DJ, I thought you'd never get done with that call, man. Come on. What do you think?
All right. What was that move you were doing? Because I might do that in the fast break. What is that? It's
Right.
like Pray Man.
Pray man his hands.
Okay.
You gotta go low a little, and then move your hips.
Okay. All
Oh,
right.
you getting it?
You
You
get
getting it?
stiff, DJ.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't
Come on,
it.
let's try it again.
That wasn't it.
Okay. So, nah. I'm just
Come on,
miss me
man.
on that one. All right, bro.
All right.
Nice try, bro.
Come on, Kurt. Come on. Hey.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Come on, bro.
Alongside Chris Webber and Greg. How it's ended.
Well,
Kevin, back to that DA, and the Warriors move the ball so quickly. Their team chemistry is off the charts. And Chris, a lot of coaches will use the early part of the season to try out different lineups or combinations to see how that might be some changes. DJ is checked in for Adams. Patterson comes in for George. And Wells is subbed in for Andre Robertson. David West, he's checked in for the Warriors. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. And it's West in at the center, locking down the middle. Curry dishes to Thompson. Over Wells. The shot by Thompson, no good.
The defense is doing just enough to bother him.
And here's Anthony for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And when Wells spots one of his guys wide open, doesn't hesitate at all, just gets it over before the D can react.
West kicks to Curry. Picked by West. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Westbrook passes to DJ.
Oh my God,
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Anthony.
Yeah, Steph Curry, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but he is still one of the most feared players in the league on offense. And when he wants to, he can take over a game, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Felton comes in for Russell Westbrook. The shot by Wells, no good. Warriors leading by 8. Puts one up from 19. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Livingston. Curry's got 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Kicks to DJ. Grant with a screen on West. DJ dishes to Patterson. In the corner, it's Felton. Just 4 to shoot. Sweet little floater. Felton's got his first points in this one.
Gold is a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. They set the screen. Here's Curry. And off the front arm, and in it goes. He has 7.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Felton kicks to DJ. Patterson passes to Grant. Gets it off. So it's the Golden State Warriors going in. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects.
So, like, the youngest of the day has to do everything.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, I'd say it might have toughened him up a little bit, that's for sure. Wow, 18? That is mind-boggling.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. They've got Curry, West out there with Green, and there's Livingston, and it's Young in at the 3. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. Ron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. DA, thank you. No good from Grant.
Hey, look, that's what they want. The ball is in his hands in the post. Just didn't have the touch that time. Look, in just a few years, it's safe to say Steve Kerr is one of the most respected coaches in the NBA.
And here's Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
You know what? Teams are 100% focused on Steph defensively, yet he still creates space beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. Checked in for Adams.
We lost.
Warriors leading by 13. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Anthony out there with DJ. And it's George in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Outside Durant for 3. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Some changes for Golden State. Pachulia comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Here's Curry. No good on that one. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. A 3-ball. Oklahoma City gets it back. Moves back up. Westbrook and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. For Oklahoma City, they have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. And when you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim and plays with just no abandon, I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can, and relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle.
As competitive a guy as Draymond Green is, sometimes he can get in his own way. There's no doubt about that. Not entirely his fault. The calls don't seem to fall in his favor a lot because he is so physical, and perhaps, Chris, because of his reputation. We don't even need to go into his natural shooting motion.
Yeah, you mean with the leg? But I mean, but with Draymond, that just comes with the territory. He presses buttons of refs and opposing players, and sometimes with the fans. I mean, yeah, he'll lose out on calls, but at the end of the day, he's a guy that everybody in the league hates, but will want on the team.
Outside Durant. Feeds to Green. Picked by Pachulia. Green kicks to Livingston. And it's DJ with the rebound. Under trailing by 10. He dishes it to Westbrook. No good there, and that would have got it to single digits.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
And the Warriors moved Bogut to clear space last season. Many thought they would have trouble filling that center role. But you know what? Pachulia was signed and was the perfect fit for that team.
Kevin, my man Zaza. I mean, he's a vet. He knew exactly what his role would be coming into the team. Still has a great skill set. Fantastic passer for a center. And he can keep possessions alive in his offense.
To the paint and stolen by Patterson. No one near Felton as he lets it go. Misses the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Felton against Curry. And the pass to Pachulia. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Recognizing the defensive imbalance, Curry quickly locates the open man.
Now here's DJ. Guarded close. The shot by Wells, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Curry kicks to Young. Back to Curry. And stolen by Felton. There's a minute left in the third quarter of the game.
Wales.
To the left wing, and a wide open look for DJ. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Livingston. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Yeah, I expect this first one to be a battle of wills, though. I mean, each side trying to gain the upper hand, not just for now, but for the rest of the series.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Young dishes to Livingston. Green, the screen. Up off the screen, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And Green does whatever it takes. A brilliant screener who sets rock-solid picks for his guys.
Felton kicks to Wells. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Wells has got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
Curry's shot is good.
Because of his quick release, so difficult to close up space on Curry.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 12. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Right now is when we go.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And Chris, you've been working as an analyst now for quite some time. Do you feel that how you view and enjoy the game has changed as you've transitioned from being a player on the floor to the booth?
You know what? I've learned a lot, and I've learned to look at the game a different way, but I look at the game the same way. I think the onus is on the player to execute what the coach and the GM puts out there for you to do, for you not to become a one-dimensional player, for you to improve in the summertime. That's the only time you can improve. And when you don't come back and you don't improve, it's obvious that you have the same glaring weaknesses that you had the year before.
You alright?
Even if you're not on the team that can compete for a championship, you want to make sure that you compete for a championship, that you compete for an all-star, that you compete to have your name out there. And so a lot of times we'll watch some of those teams, and I love seeing that they compete or if they laid it down early in the season. So, no, I would say that really what gives me an advantage is that the way that I looked at the game, and hopefully, you know, that gives me a unique perspective when I'm out there trying to talk to other basketball heads like myself.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Lethal shooting pair of Clay and KD out on the perimeter. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Curry in at the 1.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Wells with it. Now Green defending. Wells with it. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight. A floater, and it's Curry laying it in. Curry's got 21.
You say unconscious tonight. I mean, Steph has been focused from the giddy up.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Steph Curry.
He was too much for them to deal with tonight. Plain and simple. They tried all sorts of ways to contain him, and nothing worked.
Oh, it's his fake, and he made the kisses here.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and
Crazy how fast they turn on you, huh?
That's how it goes, Jug.
Hey, man, they gonna love us again. We just gotta get that W next time.
They better. I can't take this anymore.
Hold up. No, Hannah doesn't want you in there after game.
I know. I was just trying to cheer up DJ about that loss.
And by cheer me up, he means bring me down even more, boo.
Okay,
And you can go, Flip. I know you try.
Right. Sorry, DJ. I better get back to the cleanup.
He's a good kid. He wears his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah, I can't even fault him. I know he cares.
You know, you a wise man, DJ. DJ's son. And you played a great game. Keep your head up.
Bitch idiot.
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're gonna do.
Practice how you play, guys. Come on.
That was a huge waste.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Great way to end it, DJ. Hey, see you later, man.
All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on. Yo, yo, yo. Ball, huh? Come on, put it out, man. Still work to do, DJ. Let's get back to it soon.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Detroit Pistons as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder at Chesapeake Energy Arena. And for Oklahoma City, this is their first time.
What are you gonna do? He ain't doing nothing. I can show you better than I can teach you, young. Just wait.
You ain't gonna do nothing out there tonight.
Oh, I ain't gonna do nothing. Keep talking. You already know my game don't lie. Hey, wait. You got something right there.
Oh, wait, here?
Oh, wait, that's just your foot in your mouth. Ah, got him.
You're so corny.
Yeah,
man.
whatever. You just mad because I'm going to have you looking silly. Just watch.
You gonna take that? Nah, man. I'm gonna be watching my boy DJ.
DJ? What? You got jokes. Man, watch what I do out there. Hey, DJ.
Hey, put some
Man,
respect
whatever.
on my
Hey,
name.
all right, little Judge. You gonna see, man. You gonna see.
All right, let him talk to you like that.
Hey, man. What?
He was trying to keep up.
From Oklahoma. And before we
well, guys,
and that's how Russ has always been, DA, a high-motored player who leaves it all out on the floor. The new year getting ramped up, always a roller coaster ride, which is fun. Brent, have you ever been on a team? With some changes. DJ comes in for Steven Adams, and Wells is subbed in for Andre Robertson. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Marjanovic checked in for John Lure. On the court for the Pistons, Jackson and Bradley are in the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Marjanovic, and it's Harris in at the 3. A floater, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And a bit of a bittersweet question for you, Brent. We know you spent so many years with the Sonics, who eventually were uprooted and became the Thunder team. How badly would you like to see Seattle hit a basketball team again?
I think it's the NBA's mission to get back to Seattle, and under Adam Silver, he's asked questions about the return to the Emerald City, and I think it's going to happen, Kevin. If it does, I'd love to be a part of what the organization does up there. I do miss the PNW. That's the Pacific Northwest.
To the paint, here's Jackson. Wells grabs the miss.
The defense was in the area, but not really effective. Has to put away this layup.
And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Thunder. Then for the Pistons, Johnson, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Kennard in for Reggie Jackson.
Well, he entered the league as a great free throw shooter. Westbrook now gets there a ton.
Smith, the pass to Tolliver. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Marjanovic, a screen on Patterson. Here's Johnson. Softly drops in the floater. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
For 3, Westbrook. That shot is off. And the Pistons now going the other way. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Very difficult to imagine it'll be much different this season. These teams still appear to be very closely matched, each with talent to be competitive, but not necessarily elite.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Pistons.
And I think they had the right idea. They didn't rely too much on the three-point shot or, for that matter, the inside game. They kind of altered their game plan depending on the opponent and really avoided being one-dimensional.
Here's Kennard. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
He used that screen to perfection and got a wide open look to knock down the jumper.
There's a screen. Here's Wells. They get it back. Patterson somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And that is one thing he does very well. His intensity on the glass helps lead to these high percentage putbacks for his team.
Inside. And stolen by DJ. He kicks to Grant. Great D that time from Johnson. Pistons have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Kennard, the pass to Smith over Felton. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
Yeah, lots of points early, and the game plans on both sides, at least offensively, working to perfection.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust.
Wow! He cut it!
This is what you got to do. Woo.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Pistons lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City.
What? Not really.
And we talked to Carmelo Anthony earlier, and he talked about how
we got back to trusting one another on both.
A lot of talent, keeping them all working together. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
A nice game plan coming in, and right now sticking to it. It's a nice lead that they have.
Grant is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Felton. And it's DJ. And it's Abrinas in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. 5 to shoot. There's the screen. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
No good on the triple. The Pistons lead it. On the pass to Kennard. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Kennard's got 5 points so far.
And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters. Fishing with dynamite.
And another, once again, shot there from DJ.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
And when you look at what the Pistons have done, pretty clear this is a team that has a vision of who they want to be. Strong defensively, really good at rebounding the basketball, and I think deliberate and patient on the offensive side of the floor.
4 on the clock. Here's Johnson. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Abrinas. Drains the three-pointer. Abrinas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And the Pistons decide to take their first time. And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. But for Oklahoma City, DJ is checked in for Roberson. And Alex Abrinas subbed in for Raymond Felton. Here's Jackson. 7 points in the game. On the court for the Pistons, Lure and Drummond together down low. Jackson and Bradley are in the backcourt. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside Jackson. Pass to Harris. From about 19 feet, they grab their own miss.
And not afraid to say it. If Drummond isn't the best rebounder in the NBA, he's got to be in the top 3. That goes for both ends of the floor. Just no way to hold him in check on the board.
Here's Anthony, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up. And beyond his ability to shine on the basketball floor, you have to commend Carmelo Anthony's effort, Greg, to get NBA players and other athletes more involved in making the world a better place.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done, but guys like Melo see what is beyond the world of basketball. He's spoken out as well as done the legwork of being active in his communities, and a lot of charity work for Melo. It's just nice to see the maturation process play out.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Kennard, the pass to Marjanovic to the inside. Harris dishes to Lure. To the inside. Here's Marjanovic. The 10-footer finds the target.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And the Thunder another three.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Here's Kennard. He's got 5. Here's Marjanovic. No good that time. Some solid defense from DJ. And George kicks to DJ. Pass to Abrinas in the corner. George with it. 3-pointer. And it's DJ missing.
Well, the team is still up despite him struggling, so hopefully he'll find his rhythm.
The tray. And it's Lure with the rebound. Pistons trail by 12. Outside Jackson. Passes to Kennard. And here is Harris. He's got 8. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. DJ's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brent, when you were playing, your ability to pass and shoot, and you were 6'7", really a positionless player before the term became popular. You could play so many ways, in so many different positions, all over the floor. I would think that would fit today's game perfectly.
Well, it's nice of you to say, Kevin. I'd like to think that I was a bit of a switchblade player, especially the way the offenses now are expanding to the three-point line and giving guys with creativity a lot of room to operate. And if the first available shot's an open 3 for a guy on your team, I could probably sink my teeth into something like that.
You like positionless basketball? What, do you like watching it now?
Well, that's the way I play defense, Kevin. Positionless.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
For the Thunder, Patterson, he's checked in for Anthony. Wells comes in for Alex Abrinas. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Raymond Felton. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
He said that the hip is bruised pretty badly, but overall, it should be okay. That is such a tough blow to take at the early stage of this season. Hopefully, with it being early, he can recover and help this team down the road. Kevin?
Appreciate that, DA. Well, it's never easy for a player to go through what he's experiencing, Greg, right now.
But it is something that happens to almost every player. He's strong enough mentally to get through it. This we know.
And sometimes off the court, you work harder than you do preparing for a regular game. He'll get himself ready to go. Look forward to when he gets back on the court.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Tolliver the pass to Smith. Johnson the screen. Here's Drummond, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it. And you just got to love Wells. I mean, when he has a chance to show off his sick dunks, this guy wants to put on a show.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We've done a great job moving the ball. Let's keep
regroup in here for the Thunder. DJ is checked in for Adams. Grant comes in for Andre Robertson. Alex Abrinas is checked in for Wells. Alex Felton in for Russell Westbrook. John Lure, he's checked in for the Pistons. Tobias Harris comes in for Johnson. They've got DJ. Grant is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Felton. And it's Abrinas in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Thunder.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Paul George.
Just a really solid effort on the offensive end. He was getting any shot that he wanted.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Going to work on the inside now and causing all sorts of problems. DJ's not afraid to get physical on the low block.
And he can't hit the second. Now Smith. They set the pick. And here's Johnson outside. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they...
Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
Mr. Thompson.
Hannah, I should have...
It's all right, Chuck. You don't have to cover for me. I thought it would be okay.
Really?
I should have
No.
noticed.
Look, the guy had a press pass.
Every kid with an internet connection and a blog has a press pass. If the kid knew what our video policy was, if he was cleared by PR, then he'd know the policy is what? What?
No shooting video.
That's exactly right. Charlie, go make sure that kid erases video. Mr. Thompson, the last thing we need is a video of our players fresh out of the shower going viral because some Mr. Team Blogger USA doesn't have the life experience or the common sense to know that everything isn't content. So pretty please, with sugar on top, make sure everyone has clearance. Or I'm gonna go ahead and find a new boo-boo.
Well, since you said please.
Note to Boo-Boo, steer clear of Hannah tonight.
There's no replacing
Boo-Boo about to lose his job. Boo-Boo? That's wild.
Thank you, coach.
Close. Yo, who's the most famous person you've seen come up in here?
Probably LeBron. Me!
I can't believe y'all didn't say Kobe.
Well, hello, Driving Miss Fresh. How you doing today? Adhering to our no social media, no video policy? I hope.
You ain't gotta worry about me, yo.
Look, despite her rough demeanor, she's actually pretty respectful of the boundaries and limitations you set up, man. So don't worry about it, okay?
I love me some rules, you know what I'm saying? I even use the bathroom and everything.
Yeah, so I saw your video on TMZ with all the paparazzi on you. That's a really interesting way to build a brand.
Yo, I gotta stay on my hustle, you know what I'm saying? Be fresh hustle. I can't pass up an opportunity with like 20 cameras in my face.
No, 20 cameras in his face.
Well, actually, it was just at my place. I wasn't there, to be honest.
Anyway, you ready to bounce?
Yeah, I'm ready. Hey, you guys need anything from me?
Well, I assume
Nope?
since
Okay,
you're
cool.
slumming it with Miss Fresh that we're done for the night.
Yeah, interviews in the can.
Yeah,
social
drive
stuff.
safe,
Okay.
Miss Fresh.
Stay strong, C-Money.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Too. Roscoe.
I'm always down, B.
work, fellas. Let's say it gets some additional reps in.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're going to do.
Congrats, DJ. It's got to be the worst I've ever seen from you. Hey, hit me up. Hey, man.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're going to do.
Going, guys. Let's go. Hey, hit me up.
All right, DJ, let's get everyone over here and get started.
Okay, guys, get back to work. Hey, I'll see you later.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Mavericks in Dallas. And guys, for the Mavericks, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And now around the halfway point, the novelty of the new season has died down, and we're still a long way from the playoffs. Shaq, how do the players maintain focus through this stretch? How do you maintain focus?
Well,
Have you maintained focus?
Easy. You're a pro, Ernie. Do your job. That's your job.
There you go.
You know, and not only that, you got to be a real competitor. You got to want to compete.
Yeah, good coaching and the veterans can help you through this, because the veterans have been here before. They can kind of lead you and guide you.
You feel focused right now?
Not at all.
No. Do you feel focused right now?
Never.
Well, that makes three of us. Here's Kevin Harlan. He's always focused.
Do you realize that with this last flight, I've flown almost 100,000 miles? I'm gonna be platinum soon.
Do you realize that we fly charter? You don't get points for that boo-boo? How are you even calculating that?
Man.
You a special one, man.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the American. And now, before we get to the tip-off, let's find... Okay, David, much appreciated. Clark, you've talked about this a lot, the changes, the biggest differences from playing college basketball to pro basketball.
Without question, Kevin, a couple of the biggest differences for me were the speed of the game and the quality of the players on the court. That was really something that I was aware of, but...
Getting ready for Dallas. Withey's checked in for measuring. Matthews comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Harris is checked in for Curry, and Farrell's subbed in for J.J. Barea. So for Oklahoma City right now, Felton is out there with Wells. Then there's Patrick Patterson. Then there's Grant, and it's DJ in at the 5 spot. Finney Smith kicks to Withey. Five to shoot. And here's Matthews, the 3. Can't hit that one. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
And the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alone.
Harris kicks to Withey. Pass to Farrell. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range. Farrell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Grant outside. The pass to DJ. Back to Grant. DJ sets the screen for Grant. Off the screen. And it's DJ missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And we talked to beat writers, Greg, who follow this team. They'll all tell you the same thing. DJ is always putting in that extra work in the gym. Easy to believe, given how he's had to fight his way just to get to the league.
Yeah, and as hard as it is to make it into the NBA, you have to be willing to work even harder to stay in the NBA, especially for a guy like DJ. He's making the most of things, though, and you can see the improvement.
Here's Matthews. Up again. The rebound by Grant. Now, here's Felton. He's guarded close. Kicks it to DJ. To the middle. And the dunk by Wells.
And you can see Wells has a solid connection with his teammates. They lob it up, and he takes care of the rest.
And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And Dirk Nowitzki steadily climbing the all-time scoring rankings.
When I first got here, my first year was so tough.
Dirk has proven himself through the test of time. As tough as it may have been back in his rookie year, he overcame those obstacles to become this elite NBA player destined for the Hall of Fame.
And people do talk about players being a Dirk Nowitzki type. You're right about that. And that's a type any team would like to have. You know, one of the greatest power forwards in the NBA's history.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Ferguson out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Wells, then it's DJ, then it's Felton in at the 1 spot. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rick Carlisle is one of the most respected head coaches in the league, especially for his X's and O's. But Bucks coach Jason Kidd, who played for Carlisle, praised his disposition. He's never up and never down, Kidd said. There's no panic in it. He gives you that sense of security to go out there and make a play. Kevin?
Gotta love Coach Carlisle, D.A., an even-keel guy who places a lot of trust in his players. Measuring, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Seth Curry comes in for Devin Harris. And then for Oklahoma City, Anthony's checked in for Patterson. Alex Abrinas comes in for Wells. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Raymond Felton.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
There's the pick. Anthony dishes to DJ. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Cannot lose sight of DJ, especially when there are screens being set. He's terrific at taking advantage of these situations.
You could feel the clock ticking for Melo's time in New York, and this offseason, it finally ended, Greg.
Yeah, and for a team like this to add Melo to the mix, what a blessing. I mean, Melo still has a ton of offense to offer, and hard to add a player so skilled as Melo for practically nothing.
After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kill, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
Curry with it. Now Anthony defending, taken away by Anthony. He dishes it to Westbrook. Here's Ferguson. He's covered by Matthews. Ferguson misses.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain-neutral position.
They set the screen. Outside Curry. They get a hand on it. Here's Withey. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Dallas. And so it's Shammy Wells making things happen for Oklahoma City. He got into double.
Carmelo.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here.
Check it out.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Shammy Wells has been making a switch here. Withey's checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. DJ's checked in.
And really, the past few seasons, the Thunder have just been a dominant team on the glass. They do a great job of limiting second chance points, and they get a lot of extra possessions with their own offensive rebound.
They've got measuring. J.J. Barea is out there with Curry. Then it's Jeff Withey, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. You look over the roster of the Thunder, and it's easy to see why they're such a great rebounding team. 1 through 5 can come up with 10 boards on any given night.
And those rebounding totals usually translate to wins for this team. Very rarely do they lose a game when they're having their way on the glass. The goal at the end of the night is to play the bully in and around that painted area.
Count that one.
Man, what determination from DJ. Without be denied. I love how he forces his way through.
Barrels checked in for J.J. Barea. For Oklahoma City, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. So something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Outside Curry. Shoots from the line. Great positioning on the putback. Givee's got 6.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can, Kevin. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Here's Farrell. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Farrell over Westbrook and stolen by DJ. Here's the teardrop. And there's the nice layup by George. And the Thunder lead by 10.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Clark, you've been a member of this booth and many others for quite some time. I've always wondered, how did you make the jump into broadcasting?
Well, you know what? I've always enjoyed the game, Kevin, been a student of the game, and have enjoyed reading and playing with words. So when my basketball playing career ended prematurely back in 1987, I got a chance to do Pacers radio, and from there fell in love with this new career and wanted to excel at it. And I've been at it now for over 30 years and hope to have a few more left in front of me.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Matthews comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Devin Harris subbed in for Seth Curry. And then for Oklahoma City, Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Anthony. Grant comes in for George. And Wells is subbed in for Alex Abrinas. Matthews passes to Farrell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Dirk Nowitzki last season passing 30,000 points for his career. As Clarkie enters his 40s, how much longer do you think he can keep it up?
Well, I don't know. He probably want to play until he's 50. And if he was able to, the Mavericks would certainly have a spot for him. But I think, you know, 40, 41, that's a pretty high bar for NBA players. But if anybody could do it, Dirk might hang around that long.
Nowitzki a screen. Farrell kicks to Harris. Dallas moving it around. Mejri, the pass to Matthews. Dishes it to Nowitzki. Over DJ. Dallas, no good that time either. The Thunder leading by 13. And Patterson kicks to DJ. And he gets the bucket.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
He's had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game. And head coach Rick Carlisle approaching a decade with the Dallas Mavericks. And he doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
Yeah, and you know, that's really remarkable in a profession marked by turnover. He's pretty much anchored in there. The Mavs organization smart enough to recognize they've got one of the best in the business in the NBA, but I would even say one of the best coaches in all of pro sports.
That shot wide open. DJ's got 7 points for the quarter.
The tenacity, the attention. What a shot! Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave them to him.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this. Rick Carlisle. Let's hear what he had to say.
You gotta have a presence in the lane, remember, no last.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Curry, he's checked in for Mejri, and Barea subbed in for Devin Harris. And a new group in here for the Thunder. DJ is checked in for Steven Adams, while George comes in for Patrick Patterson. Alex Abrinas is checked in for Wells, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Raymond Felton. So the Thunder 5 right now. On the wings, Abrinas and George. Anthony is out there with DJ, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Mavericks trail by 16. Outside Curry. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. He kicks to Barea. Nowitzki a screen. Tries a three. The Thunder pull it in.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Oklahoma City.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DJ.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Love how hard DJ works. I mean, much respect for his skill set and his basketball IQ.
Mejri, the pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Mejri. There's a screen. Here's Curry. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball and really deep three that time.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
Uncovered, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You
That's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Brycen-ohhh, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan with our Terrific Sports Group. Thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Out of this one. Oh, close. It's bad.
Hey, DJ.
Hey.
Great game out there. Look, Shaq and the guys want to talk to you in the studio.
Really?
So stand, yeah, right this way.
Oh,
Stand here.
Okay.
We'll get you set up. Perfect.
That's good.
Hey, what's up? This is Kenny. You look great out there in that win, and I believe you set a season high in scoring, young man. Is it fair to call this your most complete game?
Wow, Kenny, I did not know about that season high. Thank you. You know, it felt good on the floor offensively, but I knew there were a few defensive positions where I could have been sharper. And really, I'm just happy to contribute to the team when I'm out on the floor, and I think I was able to do that tonight.
Well, you did a great job of it. Keep up the good work.
I'm about to roll the dice. 25K to 70. It's your boy finna be. Put him down.
Stay focused on your workout.
All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're gonna do.
One more. All right, let's go. More dilly down.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Okay, guys, get back to work. Next time, man. Next time. What's the weather like outside? I feel like I've been stuck in here forever. All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do. Going, guys. Let's go. See you later.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and so is the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And on tap tonight, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder at Chesapeake Energy Arena. Last game for Oklahoma City, they picked up the W against Orlando. That game.
Yo, DJ. Yo. You want to work on those handles before tonight's game, homie? I got this new move I want to show you.
I can't, man. I'm watching game tape right now. Talk to Shammy something.
Yo, Shammy.
Chillin', Jug. Not right now, man.
Man, how'd you even hear us?
Hey, man, what you doing?
He's not even listening to anything.
Well, if you really want to know, these are noise canceling.
Oh, okay.
And they also let people know I don't want to be bothered. I guess some of us didn't get it.
Come on, Shammy. Let me just show you this one move I've been working on. I won't dunk on you, I promise.
Dunk on me? Child. Please. It doesn't look like I'm ready to hoop, Jug.
In that tracksuit? Actually, yeah, you do.
Brandon, come on. Get him out of here. Give him some space. Come on.
Sorry, Miss Hannah. Hey, I'm gonna be out there if you want to see something.
See you later, Jug. What you looking at, man?
Bro, are you afraid to use your left hand, man? Come on. You use it in practice all the time.
Fuck.
It's like y'all be talking funny. I don't understand language of people with short minds.
Let's meet your Oklahoma City Thunder starting lineup. At the shooting guard position. It's time for some hoops at the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder here in downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we're going to bring it to the Thunder going with the whole new group out there. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Muhammad comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Brooks subbed in for Jeff Teague. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Shabazz Muhammad. Brooks is out there with Crawford. Then there's Cole Aldrich. And it's Jang in at the 4 slot.
It's so fascinating to look back on Thunder history because 3 current players who are dominating the league were together on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Harden, Durant, and Westbrook. In retrospect, the talent level on that team was unreal.
And going back to the Thunder teams with the big 3 of Harden, Durant, and Westbrook, endures some bad luck with the Thunder during those seasons.
Well, first and foremost, they ran into a great Miami team in the NBA Finals. Then after Harden left, injuries to both Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook hampered their opportunities. Still, you think back, and if you're an Oklahoma City fan, you can marvel at the collection of talent you once had.
The Thunder leading by 5. Felton dishes to DJ. Rebound by Jang.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Crawford outside. Back to Brooks. Here's Muhammad. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Muhammad's got 5 now.
What you love about Muhammad, his hands are always ready to catch the ball and his mind trained on the bucket.
No good from Grant.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Muhammad with it. 5 points in the game. Jang, no luck.
And with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
Wells in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Wells has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Now Crawford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He got it up. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. What a 3. Both teams have it going. And a guy who seems to improve every season, Jimmy Butler. He spoke with us about one of his biggest surprises.
It's crazy because I've never thought that.
And hard to doubt the dedication of Jimmy Butler. He's found a way to overcome obstacles at each important point along the way.
You know, he's a self-made player, and if Butler can stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
And through that first period, for me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Well, they are pounding away on the backboards. Every time that ball goes up, they are ready to go after it.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Minnesota, Muhammad is out there with Jang. Then there's Cole Aldrich, and it's Crawford, and it's Brooks in at the point guard position. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, analytics has taken over the NBA, but Minnesota coach and president of basketball operations, Tom Thibodeau, says it doesn't tell you everything. He said analytics can measure a lot of things, but it's very difficult to measure drive. The magic is in the work. Kevin?
And Tom Thibodeau makes a good point, D.A. Analytics is certainly helpful, but it doesn't capture everything. Crawford outside. He kicks it to Jang. Doris, we're always talking about players developing their skill sets. What do you think is the hardest skill to develop as a broadcaster?
I think for me, the hardest skill to learn was to learn how to relax, to have fun, to not be anything but your most authentic self, because I think the viewer picks up on it. If you're forcing things, if you're trying to be another broadcaster that perhaps you like to emulate. So I'd say that was the hardest thing.
I always say broadcasting a basketball game is like a running conversation between two people because there's so much scoring and the rhythm and the flow of the game just lend itself to it.
At its best, you're 100% correct.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Thunder. Russell Westbrook comes in for Raymond Felton. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Bielitsa, he checks in for Jack. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. Butler, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Brooks. Wiggins kicks to Butler. They set the pick. Off the pick. Oh,
how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck as well. Wiggins kicks to Butler. Outside, Jones. Six to shoot. The feed to Aldridge. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
That's a highly efficient finish there by Cole Aldridge.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Alex Abrinas subbed in for Wells.
You think about what Coach Billy Donovan has had to deal with in terms of his roster makeup in his tenure in Oklahoma City. You begin with Kevin Durant and Serge Ibaka. Then you lose both those guys after your first year. And now you add Paul George. Through it all, Billy has been able to keep this team competitive.
Wiggins passes to Butler. Here's Jones. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Carmelo Anthony's checked in. In a pretty tightly contested game here. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Look for Oklahoma City. DJ is checked in for Steven Adams. Patterson comes in for Anthony. And Wells is subbed in for Alex Abrinas. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Muhammad's checked in at small forward and power forward. It's George and Patterson. Wells is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's DJ in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. T dishes to Wiggins. Feeds to Butler. Chang a screen. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Butler.
Boy, that's determination in the painted area. Butler has got tremendous athleticism to counter what was pretty good defense.
Patterson, the screen. Here's George. He's off on that one. Timberwolves go the other way with it. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively, and when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
I think intensity is the key, right, Greg? When you play with energy on the offensive end, good things usually happen.
I love the complementary aspect of this group. You know, you've got the young talent, but you've brought in some veteran leadership here for the Timberwolves. The duo of Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns kind of gave the confidence to them to go out and acquire a superstar in his prime like Jimmy Butler.
Wiggins outside. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And Greg, the core of this Timberwolves team is Wiggins and Townsend. You know, rarely do you get to see two #1 overall picks team up early in their careers.
And how about back-to-back years, no less. But I consider Jimmy Butler kind of a foundational piece as well. He's in the conversation for the best shooting guard in our league.
At the Chang, outside Butler. From deep three-point range, and it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got rebound number 5 here tonight, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Boy, what a drastic change going from so sound defensively in the first half to not close to that in the second.
The Thunder have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Ferguson's checked in for Paul George. It's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. Timberwolves also changing it up. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Wiggins. Tyus Jones comes in for Butler. And it's Brooks in for Jeff Teague. Jang with the screen for Brooks. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Yeah, the assist has to go to the screen on that play. Gave him all the room he needed to rise and fire.
Here's Wells. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Crawford. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. DJ's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Hits the three-point foul.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
And so it's Oklahoma City. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Keep the ball moving. Quick decision.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Ahmed is out there with Crawford. Then it's Jones. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bielitsa in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Brooks against Felton. Brooks kicks to Muhammad. Left side, Jones. Out to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got 7 rebounds in the game. Abrinas the pass to DJ. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, you just wonder if maybe he should take it inside when they're playing so far off him.
He had a nice open look right there. Brooks has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves. Felton dishes to DJ. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. DJ's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder. One trend we've seen, Doris, is the shift away from one primary ball handler toward a more collective approach. Do you think that change is here to stay?
Well, it'll be interesting. I do think the NBA is very much a copycat league. So you think back to the 90s and the slow-down, grinded battles between the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks, to now the pace and space offenses that is so much fun for us to watch. What's the next evolution? We saw the San Antonio Spurs play big. Is there a team that wants to reformulate the NBA, find success? As you know,
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Grant outside. Pass to DJ. Lets it go. And that one is off. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Floats it up for Wiggins. It's blocked.
I'll tell you, defense is about position and anticipation, and DJ fantastic at both.
All the officials are all over that one.
The first one falls. And so Butler nails both of them. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Fires for three. And it's DJ missing. It's Crawford with the drive. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And the Timberwolves call time here. They're down by 10. Just 4 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And obviously, look, they want to finish the game strong, but right now, look at the frustration on their faces.
It's very evident, Greg. You can tell they're upset. They've got to calm down and simply play this one possession at a
time. Inside, launches it, and that falls. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making.
They faced some challenges, but really helped burn when they needed to from both ends. Just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is David Rose saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
50 more percent cap. Yeah, 87. 4K, let's get it. Shoot. Wow.
Hey, Boo Boo. What's up? What'd you think of that? Think of what?
Come on, man.
Oh, I got a job to do, man. You can't expect me to watch every game. I'm just playing with you, man. Of course I watched it.
Hey.
CJ Big Time. That's who you are.
Appreciate
CJ Big
you,
Time.
man.
Man, you out there killing it.
Get him out of here, cuz. Start lineup, bitch. Quan. Go. Jordan is up there, bitch. Pussy. Now, I remember being broke or something bad. I don't pay nothing for my secrets because I'm now. Hey, you up, fool? Alright, join the party when you get online. I'll 55 feet myself. 2K. Bro, Kerry, I've been grinding, bro. Hey, Kerry, what's your overall, fool? I want to switch your overall. In a minute, I'm finna be a 70 something. Shit is pretty easy. And I'm with Jordan, so they give me plus 100 each skill game. That shit add up. I mean, I just hit the starting lineup. Jordan need to go and stop playing with me, dog. My motherfucking shoe. Bitch, grainy. I can't wait till Halloween and stuff. Get the Halloween clothes.
Yeah, but this isn't college ball, though.
Maybe not, but the numbers prove it out.
What are you guys talking about now?
Full court press. SK thinks we should be doing it more. I'm just enjoying the show.
What do the numbers say, SK?
Oh, so you're a numbers guy now.
It takes like 3. Yes, fool. I'm a 66. Damn, Kerry, how I pass you?
Last year we
Bro,
pressed
this
40%
gonna take forever, bro.
60%. That means 38% of the points were nearly uncontested.
I'm finna be a 70 in a minute. I'm stacking up my VC. I got 10K VC.
Yeah, I'm with Coach on that.
Coach, numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie. Okay. Okay, so tell me, Aaron, what percentage of the time we were pressing when we were losing?
Yeah.
And what percentage of that time we were pressing against their second team?
Tell us,
We press when we need to with the right personnel on the floor. We're not pressing any more than was dictated by the flow of the game. You got it?
You got that?
Look. All we're saying is that if you
that's
put
why.
with the second team,
Oh,
press
yeah.
against their starters, it might be effective.
I would say you supposed to be like a 70.
Coach, it's me saying.
Oh, well, then maybe you can help out on the third team.
Oh, snap.
No,
What
Coach,
about
Coach.
VC
Aaron
for
said
no
that.
reason?
He
That
said
man
that.
ain't
Thought it was
getting
you?
no internet or
Come on,
nothing.
Sammy, let's go get a Pepsi, all right? I like the enthusiasm, boys.
Full court press, bro. You trying to run me off the team?
Westbrook, fuck what you talking about, nigga?
DJ.
What's up, dude? I got catch and shoot silver, corner special silver. Boy, I've been grinding brick wall.
All right, DJ, let's get everyone over here and get started.
It's actually the same kind of fundamentals of 17. It's really easy to level up and grind. And I ain't even been playing my career and I can upgrade my dude to an 87. It's crazy. All I've been playing is my career. I ain't even touched park tonight. So I'm gonna hit 90 in no time when I start playing park. Hey, be ready, fall breakthrough. This one me and TK gonna go and hit up the park fool. You gotta be ready, bro. Green.
Just like that.
Yeah, grind, bro.
You can't be serious, DJ. Come on.
Yeah, cause we gonna be running threes and stuff. Bro, that's gonna be a nice ass team, bro. 2 play shooters in a stretch 5. Let's do that team. Then I'm gonna have a dimer. Oh yeah.
Practice how you play, guys. Come on.
About that, and did a lot of fucked up shit. Damn, still got a while to go. Corner specials. Catch and shoot going up a little bit. I'm finna get catch and shoot on gold, cat. I ain't work on limitless range, so I ain't even got my threes up like this.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Get your head in the game, DJ. Buckets. Again.
I ain't been on my court in I don't know how long. There's really no point. I ain't no 75. When I hit 75, I'll be in my court shooting.
Doesn't get any better than that.
But ain't no point right now. Let's go. I can get deep range, dead eye, gold, limitless range, gold, some more badges, gold that I don't know about, which is stupid as hell. I can't even see the badges I can get gold.
All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're gonna do.
raining about.
Okay, guys, get back to work.
I was 7+ a game, 8- a game. Ton. Pick and Papa getting on silver next. Nah, I definitely fucking need Pick and Papa before I go to park. So I think I'm working on Pick and Papa next. Then I'm gonna work on Diamond. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna go back to then I'm gonna get catch and shoot gold. And then I'm gonna get Pick and Papa gold. And then I'm gonna get corner specialist gold. Then I'm gonna grind to get diamond gold. And I'm gonna let the other badges come. Like, what's this shit called? Limited range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 more games, cat. Yeah, that's a lot of VC right there. You heard me? Okay. Big is the ball. Tennessee, well, sorry, I go by young boy. I know you heard of me.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Last outing for Oklahoma City, they ended up with a win against the Timberwolves.
I should have 17K
4
after these
straight
games.
wins. They'll be going for.
Now, if I had 17K, I'm gonna be a 70 overall right here.
So y'all know.
And I'm gonna be a 75 before I go to sleep again.
Hey, DJ, DJ. Hey, man, you a starter? Hey, what? You started? Hey, man, get out of here, dude. This grown folks business. Hey, man. Hey, yeah. Hey, man, you going up so fast, man. Hey, pretty soon you gonna have your own rookie underneath your wing. He gonna be chirping and looking for worms, probably crying like you.
Oh, crying like me. Oh, okay. You got jokes.
Yeah, man, you know you was crying. Hey, but listen, man. Don't make the same mistake as me, all right? When I first got out there, I just went out and started.
Yeah, you just shot everything that came your way. Look, I saw the tapes.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
DJ, how you feeling? I feel great, coach.
What about me, coach? You didn't ask me how I was feeling.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shammy. How you feeling
All right,
today?
well, since you asking me, look, I was over here telling you, look, you just gotta let the game flow like water, you know? Don't get out there trying to do too much, trying to create your own offense. It ain't gonna work out.
That's very sage advice, DJ. Let me tell you, Shammy's only telling you that.
Oh, no, that's not true at all. Y'all got me stereotyped. No way.
No, but in all honesty, you gotta have a million people trying to give you advice today, DJ. Just play your game, all right? Play the way they got you. You'll be fine.
Bro, I still ain't seen Kyrie at the barbershop. Oh my God.
I know he
a
is.
lot of stuff I ain't seen.
I saw a mess in the men's bathroom. Follow me. So is that really how it's done?
When you gonna let me play?
Oh, okay. Okay, you kind of sound like, where's my rookie so much better than me?
Better than me? Yeah. You'll never be better than me. Yeah, well, listen.
Bitch, please. I'm already better than you, pussy. Bro, watch your nice sending me no shows. This 15 minutes, bro. Why ain't my shit, bro? Hey, bro, I'm finna get a hotspot, bro. That's 50%. I need to shoot more from right there. Yeah, so I can give me a hotspot. And I'm finna get a hotspot in the paint. Hey. Some of these spots cold, bro. That's why I gotta upgrade my dude, bro. But this finna be a hot spot, and the paint finna be a hot spot. Alright. Got 4,000, just 4 racks just sitting up there. stand 1, 2, 3. 4 stand 1, 2, 1 sprint. 6,000. John push like 4 on speed. 10,000. 12,000. Oh yeah, rebounding. Oh yeah. Pass offense definitely 14. Yeah, 17 character. So I need about 19K. Shalom, bitch.
DJ wins. That's what you are. You get it? Instead of spins, wins.
Whatever, man.
What? Come on, whatever? Really? Listen, man, whatever is distracting you, you gotta clear your head. You should come with me to yoga. Yeah. Boo-boo, you do yoga? Yes, I do yoga. You wanna see a half reverse move? This ground is moving. Right. When it stops.
Right. Yeah.
Let me know when you want to go. I'll drop.
And we home, baby.
Yo, the sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's real, we might as well shine together. Better now than never. This was a real pleasure. Diggy and his band.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
From Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder, we're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday night hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David? Thanks, David. Just another big game and moment for DJ, who you can't help but cheer for. And Steve, mental fatigue is an issue that can play a factor when the season is in full swing. Is it more on the coach or on the player to keep the team focused on their goal?
I think the organization. I think your teammates, your coaches, and whoever it is to keep that camaraderie going. But ultimately, it comes down to the player. You have that responsibility. The coach can coach you up, but you got to find a way to get out of those ruts.
I can see where it ultimately would come down to the player.
Yes, totally agree.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for San Antonio. Skilled tandem of Leonard and Aldridge with the 3 and the 4. And it's Tony Parker. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Leonard with the ball. George picks him up. Back to Parker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shot clock at 5. Here's Leonard. And it's DJ with the rebound.
Well, we've seen the change in the starting lineup, and I'll be the first to say that I like the move of injecting DJ into that group. He's earned it with his play, and the team just looks much deadlier when he's on the floor.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, good box out, keeps him shielded off, and then draws the over-the-back call.
Over eager to make a play. Got out of control. That's an unnecessary foul.
Aldridge a screen. Taken away by Anthony. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. This all no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And one thing you have to say about Russell Westbrook, he is an absolute star. I mean, the type of player you can build around and win with. Just the total package on the offensive end of the floor.
Parker with no one around. San Antonio again missing. Abrinas the pass to DJ. Gasol with the defensive effort.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
Leonard sets a screen for Parker. Gasol a screen on Westbrook. Aldridge with it. Now Anthony defending, and that one's good by Aldridge.
You feel bad for the defender. Tried to challenge the jump shot, but Aldridge just too big.
They set the screen. Westbrook kicks to DJ. 13 feet away. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Parker against Westbrook. Parker dishes to Forbes. He kicks to Leonard. Aldridge a screen. 5 on the clock. Leonard the pass to Gasol. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
High percentage look for Powell. Won't miss many from that distance.
Jumper off the screen. Westbrook with the bucket.
And you can see there, the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Out there. Time now to look.
Bro, throw the ball in, bro. What is you waiting on?
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you've got to be hydrated.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kawhi Leonard has become a go-to scorer, but his focus still starts at the defensive end. He said, my mindset is the same every game. Whoever I'm playing against, I go in and try to stop their best scorer, and then try to get myself going on the offensive end. Kevin?
And David, that's what you get with Kawhi. Mr. Consistency. One of the best two-way players in the game. On the wings, Abrinas and George. EJ out there with Anthony, and it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Parker. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
And the Spurs every bit a title contender, but injuries can derail any team. And they struck hard last season.
Yes, they did. The torn quad tendon for Tony Parker in the semis, then in the Western Conference Finals, up 22 points on the road. Kawhi Leonard rolls his ankle on Pachulia's foot. Things you just can't control.
Leonard kicks to Gasol. To halt the run. Gasol missing again. Oklahoma City leading by 6. George dishes to DJ. Gasol with the defensive effort. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Aldridge. Kept alive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DJ.
As Gasol continues to work on his shooting range, guess what? His free throw percentage has been creeping up as well. Probably not a coincidence.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
How Gasol as skilled of a big man as you'll find in this league, in my opinion. Passing, shooting, handling, you name it.
And a wide open look for DJ. A 3-pointer off the mark. Spurs trail by 3. Outside Leonard. Dishes to Aldridge. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Tries from 7. Leonard against George. And it's Leonard missing. We were just talking about Bout shooting last season. He shot almost 55% from three-point range. How about that?
That's how you fend off Father Time. Keep adding layers to your game.
Gasol setting the pick for Parker. Aldridge kicks to Leonard. Spurs passing it around. Good. Gasol's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, the mid-range jumper, one of Gasol's favorite and most consistent shots.
And George gets it to go.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Gasol is screen on Westbrook. From deep 3-point range, and no good trying to get that one. And we've... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Aldridge and Kawhi Leonard, the 2 stars at the forward spots. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then there's Parker, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. And even at this level of basketball, players are still developing their ability to handle and finish with their offhand. What was that process, Steve, like for you?
I think when you start to look at basketball, if you're a right-handed player, coaches always will talk defensively, push him left. And most of the times you're going to get pushed to your offhand. And if you're starting to make the team pay with your offhand, then they'll play you more honest. And then you have advantage because you can go right or left. But when teams and defenders understand you can't go to your offhand, that's to where you're going. So the more you can work on that left hand, if you're right-handed, that makes the defense more honest.
Was that a career-long thing for you? Did it take you the length, or was it something that you established early in your career and just kind of carried through your many years in the league?
It was pretty good because I worked on it, Kevin, but I would think I was probably still about 70-30, maybe 60-40. The guys that are 50-50, when you, no matter where you push them and they can make plays, a guy that I look at, Mike Conley, his floaters left and right, there's no difference. It's hard to guard guys like that.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Right there, the body control of Parker. You see the adjustment after contact with the potential and one.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Anthem. Mills comes in for Alex Abrinas. That's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Mills. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And one of the game's best free throw shooters. It's a shame that Patty
52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Gasol. Back to Parker. For the tie. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Count it, good. And it's 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Gasol with it. Now guarded by DJ. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Pau Gasol.
And the defender was all over him, but Gasol with enough height and confidence to just pop it in over him.
Westbrook passes to DJ. The 10-footer.
Loose ball. It's on the other way.
About 12, lucky.
Parker. And that's not going to go. And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. They can stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
This game is a...
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. On the wings of Brycen and George. Anthony out there with DJ. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Gay left side. Stolen by George. And George with the stop.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George. Just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
And Forbes kicks to Aldridge. It's Parker with the drive. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
I'm so surprised in a game this close. I know it's easy to criticize, but the defense has to be better in the 4th.
And Tony Parker in the 2017 season with the lowest minutes per game average in his career. He was playing so well in the playoffs. I mean, historically well. Then, Greg, as we know, the quad injury in the playoffs.
Yeah, and it's pretty clear that 15-year run he's had as a starter, that window is rapidly closing, but still effective, just no longer the focal point that he once was.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Westbrook against Parker. Aldridge a screen. Here's Forbes, and he's good on the 3-ball. And it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
Excellent setup. Gay has worked on his court vision over the years. Pays off right there.
Westbrook dishes to DJ. Back to Westbrook. Down low. Looking to end the run. Gets the bucket and the foul. Take it Pau Gasol.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
You know, watching DJ, he has that inner fire, a competitiveness that brings out the best in his game most of the time.
Gasol, a screen on George. Here's Gay. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the 2nd half. Now above 50% for the game.
Westbrook passes to DJ. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game.
I love the adjustments he's made here in the 2nd half, getting the looks he wants now and shooting a much higher percentage.
Here's Gay, and it's DJ with the rebound.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball. Testing the mid-range jumpers.
In the 2nd overtime, wow. More clutch, bro.
Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Timberwolves. Here's Abrinas. He's covered by Ginobili. outside Westbrook. Clock at 6. DJ with it, working on Gasol. That puts them in the lead. 11 points for DJ.
I mean, efficient offense. DJ gets the high percentage look, and that's usually going to result in 2.
Hills with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Gasol. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. This is it to Westbrook. To the paint. DJ kicks to George. Offline with his 3.
Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the board.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Gay sets the pick for Parker. Aldridge against Anthony. Right side Aldridge. 4 on the clock. A 15-footer. Another miss by Gay.
You know, he really is forcing it right now. This has been a frustrating night for him.
Unloads. And that one is good for DJ. And the Thunder lead by 6.
The hand in his face did not bother him. DJ does a good job of maintaining concentration.
Parker dishes to Gay. Gasol is screen on Westbrook. Here's Aldridge. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Decent when he entered the league. Aldridge has turned himself into a phenomenal free throw shooter.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Spurs shooting 43% from the floor. Parker passes to Gasol. Spurs passing it around. Feeds it to Aldridge. Over Anthony. Count! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
What more can you ask for?
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
Here's Westbrook. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the Spurs making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 36 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. Parker outside, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Man, at an important point in this game, that kind of turnover can really shift momentum.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 3-point game. Here's the 3. Can't hit that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 23 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just 1. What do you think, guys?
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul. Or go for the home run.
Let me tell you my vote. Whatever's the best look and takes the least amount of time.
Good looking screen by Gasol. To tie it up. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
Alright, bro. I'm going for
by Oklahoma City.
Look at this, my game. Bitch. I'm gonna suck out, man. Fucking ball. Nobody else knows.
Brinus inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Y'all put it out. Wow. Hold on.
And And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials.
We killed it, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That's how you get the job done.
I'm on a high right now.
Hey, fellas, I've been thinking. We should get overtime pay for overtime games, right? When a regular job type person has to stay late, tell them what happens, boo-boo.
Yeah, I get time and a half, but I should be getting double time.
We need that. We need extra compensation.
It makes too much sense. Hey, who's our union rep? Let's get that in the next CBA. Call Adam Silver and say, hey, we want overtime pay.
Why not? Let's at least raise the issue, gain some awareness.
Honestly, man, I don't know if you're crazy or if you're a genius.
Genius. Hey, when you look back one day and you're dealing with your own rookie, you'll understand my ways. I work mysteriously, huh, boo-boo?
Almost like the Messiah.
Where the hood still doesn't have himself a new starting center. Dude, bitch, somebody text me and talking about shit.
Your presence has been requested in the press room.
Let's do it.
Come on, starter. The reporters want to hear about it. But you better remember.
Be diplomatic. I got it.
Well, I didn't say you can't be entertaining. Just don't say anything that's going to ruin my night.
How come you only have 30,000 Instagram followers?
That's a good point.
Wow, Charlie going in for the kill.
Okay, go in there and be entertaining, but non-controversial.
DJ, first start. How'd it feel?
Great. Great. How do you think I played?
It seemed like you weren't having such a good game.
Nope. Didn't feel like that. Thank you, though.
Yeah, it's got like that, bitch.
Short and sweet.
Yep, said what I needed to say. Didn't feel like blabbering on.
Oh, you got places to be.
Oh, you know it.
Oh. Bat. The big dick on shoes. Oh, yo, this is a famous show. Fuck another far ball, bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How am I walking? Tell me what I'm doing now, bitch. Oh. Yo, I'm gonna go for some bitch. I can grind.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, bitch? The fuck I'm looking for? Ooh, I'm number 1. Yay. Nope, 139.
All right, everybody, listen up. Great effort last night from everybody. Let's keep that
Getting
energy
two
up,
hot spots.
and we can do great things. Let's get to work. We're not really getting enough production out of our fast break opportunities. We're gonna work on that today.
You sure you
Coaches, set up the drill. Let's get it,
I
fellas.
thought you said this one.